Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maximus Black.
And Novabor.
And we're bringing you guys a cold cast. We're hard up for time, and we just need to get some stuff done because we can't get back together until Saturday.
Absolutely. And down here in the left-hand corner, we are looking at Nihility, is how I'm going to pronounce that name. However, because that's a tongue twister, I'm just going to call him Nihil.
Sure.
Because that's way easier. I'm assuming that he's deriving that from nihilism, but I'm not going to attempt to do that every time. And guess what? It is a Zerg Protoss.
Wow.
You know what?
That's cool.
It's pretty clever.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Sure.
But yeah, this is this...
It's a TVZ, it could be a TVP.
The map.
Oh, I don't really care.
I can't, I'm so tired. But yeah, no, this is, we never do. What are we doing a TVZ? We only cast Protoss games.
Well, you know what?
Actually, there's some irony because his name is Protoss. Even when we're not casting Protoss, we're casting Protoss.
Awesome. So, anyways, here we are, and, this is a pretty good map for Taran, just because, the high ground's here. I guess it's kind of fair. It's pretty fair.
Let's just stick to our normal opening routine, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, go to d2dgamer.com and upload your replays, especially if it is a 2v2 when cheese fails. Send that in to replays.lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com because holy crap, we desperately need a good 2v2 when cheese fails.
Yeah.
But beyond that, we are seeing some early scouting coming out here for Protoss.
Fast expansion.
And a fast expansion. What was that, a 14? Or,
no.
Or did he skip it and go for...
No, he went
okay.
No, he went right to a 14 hatch.
Beauty. Absolutely. A smart idea. Large map up against a Taran. Why not take the early expansion?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's if you're going to be able to take that economic...
It's basically standard at this point.
Yeah, no, definitely is. And the spawning pool now going down, now grabbing that gas as well. So I'm sure we're going to see...
Roach?
Yes, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some Roach or maybe get a quick some Ling speed as well. Whenever you're playing a Taran player, Ling speed is so essential, especially against that first initial attack.
It looks like where are those barracks pinged to? Is it just to there? Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought he might have been going for a super early attack there.
But like I was saying, is you definitely want to get that Ling speed right off the bat against the Taran, especially in that pressure, and even when you're getting...
Hey, look. It's a bunker.
Ooh, baby. And even when you're getting that fast expansion, it's so important because, the Taran player is going to smell blood. He knows that you're behind. He knows that you're going to want to go and grab that economic advantage, and he's doing a great job at getting that bunker down. He needs to get Marines up ASAP before that first initial of Lings come out, and it looks like it could be too late, although most of those are drones. A Ling now going up, and a Roach Warren as well going down. So this bunker may die pretty quickly, but look at this. 2 Marines now coming out, 2 SCVs up here to heal the bunker, or to repair it, I should say. He may successfully be able to get rid of this expansion.
What are you talking about? Of course bunkers are alive. You have to heal those things.
Yeah.
They're living, breathing things, obviously. And, now, Protoss is this is going to be ridiculous. I'm going to be confused. We'll be talking about warping in Zerglings and crap. But Protoss's expansion now, obviously, under a huge amount of fire. Another bunker is going down right now. This is going to be a huge amount of pressure. And like Jeff was saying, though, he is going to get a couple of Roach out now. They are on the way as long as he can build up a reasonable army to get rid of this before it gets to be too much of an issue. It will create an opportunity for a counterattack almost immediately because, as you can probably imagine, a Taran, when he does this, he's dumping all the money he has into something like this.
And here we go. This is a big attack here. I'm not sure I really agree with this. He's going to take some massive damage here. In fact, all of his units are probably going to die. These 2 SCVs now repairing this bunker, and oh my god, that was absolutely horrible. Should have waited just a little bit longer to get a couple more Roaches out, ping off those SCVs out of the way, and then take care of those bunkers. That right there was not that. You needed patience.
Absolutely. I think his biggest concern was, as you can see now, that hatchery is going down. I think his biggest concern is he was so worried about that hatchery going down that he absolutely wanted to get in there and do that. But you know what? All he did there was shoot himself in the foot. He is now further behind than he would have been if he had just watched that hatchery. But now he's lost that hatchery and his entire opening force. And now the Taran is going to have a huge advantage here for this push. Should he decide to take it, he should really be hiding up in his base
look at that.
and building up a roach force. But here comes the command center. Absolutely beautiful timing for that. He is going to have a solid economic advantage and being smart about it. Look at this. He has accomplished exactly what he needed to do. He has stopped the early expansion by the Zerg. He knows now that he is going to be, I mean, a one-base Taran versus a one-base Zerg. Taran's going to take it.
Oh, it's about to be a two-base Taran.
Exactly. He's done all he needed to do. He's delayed the expansion, and now he's going to get back and defend. He's going to build another bunker here and set up shop for his own and take this, what seems to be, into perhaps a bit of a mid-game macro situation.
Yeah, I absolutely I just had 3 orgasms simultaneously as I watched that happen. He did a great job.
That's a new world record.
Yes. He successfully killed off that hatchery, that expansion,
this.
Successfully killed that first wave of units like Adam said, and now getting out that expansion, taking that economic advantage to tenfold, and salvaged his bunkers, got money back, took his units back, knew not to go in there and get carried away and try to finish the game. He knows he has the lead. Why not take it to the mid game when he knows he can really smash the Zerg out, as long as he doesn't allow the Zerg to do another quick expansion. Still no layer up, and the Queen finally just coming up. And I'm just going to take a quick look at the SCV drone count. SCV is now up 23 to 21, so he is in the lead in that department as well. Everything is going all the way good for whatever his name is.
Nile. We'll just call him Nile.
Okay.
You know what? I'll be very interested. And never mind. My point is now completely going to be moot. I was going to say I would be interested to see if Protoss was going to be scared enough to huddle up in his base and put his second hatchery in his base. But sure enough, he has poked his head out there, saw that it was safe, and now he's going to go down. I think what really needs to happen, Protoss needs to get in here and do some friggin' scouting. He desperately, after that, he can only assume what's going to be happening, but he might not even realize that all the Taran is doing now is taking this opportunity to macro up. He really needs to get in there and poke his head around and see what's happening, because as we're seeing, this is just... things are going to be looking very grim for Protoss here if he is not careful.
Yeah, for sure. One thing that I'm kind of iffy about here with Nile's play, or was that
just Nile?
Nile, yeah. With Nile's play, is he didn't really need all these bunkers.
It's a bit overkill.
It is overkill. He just kind of wasted a little bit of time and money. He should be focusing more on his macro game. Keep building your units. Keep the SCV counts up. Keep expanding. Keep building up that what am I looking for here?
I had no idea.
No, just keep the momentum going. Keep set the bar even higher than where it's at. He's not doing a good job at making sure that this doesn't go up. He definitely has the units and the money to make sure that this just should not get saturated at all. So I'm curious to see if the Protoss or the Taran player is actually going to sit back and give the Zerg an opportunity to come back and maybe get back into this game.
Yeah, we are seeing right now a couple of starports just finished. I'll be interested to see if he's going to be double pumping Medic and just going a kind of a bio ball against the Zerg, which really at this point is not a terrible idea. I believe I saw a Hydralisk Den just finished for Protoss not long ago as well. Yes, there it is. You know what? Not a horrible choice. He might have been expecting something like Banshee to show up at some point. But up against a massive bio ball, it's probably not going to end too well.
Dr. Penfield, I smell Protoss.
You mean you spell burnt drone?
Yes.
Nobody's gonna get that reference. That is a Canada moment commercial.
Oh, is it? Whatever. Well, the Canadians will get it.
That's true. That's very true.
But not a whole lot going on right now. Just a bunch of turtling up. I'm not impressed.
Taran is macroing to sweet hell. This is pushing SimCity down here.
Yeah, I'm not overly impressed with what he's doing right now. Really.
Well, I think he really. I mean, he has the opportunity, and a couple of Raven coming out, very interesting. He had the opportunity to continue applying pressure. I don't know if he had to macro up this much, but you know what? Maybe he's just a player that likes the macro game and likes to take it. He feels more comfortable in that scenario, and he did get what he needed to get accomplished, and with that first push. So maybe that's just where his head is at. Right now, I'm very interested as to why Protoss hasn't done any scouting whatsoever. He just blindly built Hydra. Maybe somebody in the comments is going to go, well, of course he built Hydra because he's expecting this, because that's the only thing that's going to happen. But in general, you know what?
They really sound like that?
Yes, that's exactly what they sound right. All of our haters sound exactly like that. That's how I read their comments anyway. It makes me feel happy on the inside.
Awesome.
But he definitely needs to get some sort of scouting done. Otherwise, he's just going to be building things blind, which is never a good idea in the game of StarCraft, especially going into the mid game. Something else I'm noticing: his main and his expansion not even connected with creep yet. There is no creep spread happening.
Yeah, that's
zero creep spread happening right now.
I just noticed that as well. That's actually not very good.
That is not good at all. And you know what? We are seeing continuous production of Raven, which is going to be very interesting because if, I believe he did see that there are Hydra coming.
Yep.
And so getting that Raven, I bet you we're going to see some point defense drone play come in, which will absolutely...
Which is nice to see.
It is. I love point defense drone.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
absolutely think it is fantastic.
Underrated.
It is underrated, and you know what it's going to allow that Marine Marauder ball to do? Absolutely steamroll the ground forces of Protoss.
Yep.
110%.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it looks like Protoss now coming down here and destroying this rocks. I don't know if he plans on grabbing a third or if he's just having a little bit of fun and warming these guys up before battle, getting a level, ranking up.
Doing some Pilates.
Yeah, some Pilates. Some Zerg Pilates. But
what would Zerg Pilates look like?
Bad? I have no idea. But one thing though that this guy here is doing, I just can't.
Nile. Just stick with Nile.
Nile is doing is he is getting upgrades. He does have Stin. Wow, holy Raven. And, but look at this army. This is starting to build up. This is starting to look a little scary. Why? Why have you sat here this long?
Because he can. He has absolutely no pressure coming off of Protoss. Why wouldn't he do that? I think he is doing. Look at this. We are seeing this could be a little bit of harassment. Yeah, I haven't been following. I don't know if he has Blue Flame yet. I don't think he does. Or he might. Nope, he doesn't. But it's still going to be enough to really piss the Protoss. Piss Protoss. I want to say the Protoss now. Piss Protoss off, and out he goes. And now you know what he's seen. He's got a little bit more scouting information now. He knows exactly the unit composition that he's going to be up against. And I bet you we're probably going to see maybe some more Marauder come out to combat that heavy Roach army.
Yeah, both players right now kind of slacking on the macro game. The Zerg player, what he needs to do is grab a third expansion, especially if he's going to sit back here long. And there it is, the hatchery now going in. He's a little...
Why not a third?
Exactly. It seems like he is a little nervous about poking his head out there, but at this point in the game, you have to do it. You have to assume now that the Taran is going to be grabbing a third expansion as well, especially the fact that you're sitting at your base doing absolutely nothing.
Which he is. He is building a command center right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. So, exactly. So, why put the hatchery in? Oh, and there we go. There's another hatchery going down.
I was going to say that. I was wondering if he was finally doing some creep spread. I was wondering if he was trying to wait until the creep spread got down, and oh my goodness.
Holy Ravens,
this
here
could
we
go all the way bad.
Oh!
There's the yes!
Hood!
Yeah!
Hood! Oh.
Absolutely.
Just get murked.
Gotta love those Hunter-Seeker missiles. And what a beautiful... I love this point in the map for any air units that can hide out in there and be completely safe. And that was...
That was badass. That was badass.
Is that the official theme song now of the... Oh, look at this. Okay, we're canceling bunkers, or not canceling. We're salvaging. Canceling, that would be ridiculous. I think we're going to see a push now. He has now softened up that army a great deal, and if he makes it up there before any of that health regenerates, and takes, especially if he saw that gold expansion's going down, he knows he can't let that Zerg have that expansion. He's going to push out here. I'll be interested to see if he uses Hunter Seeker or if he uses point defense drone, or maybe both. Maybe he'll use half for one and half for the other. But this Marine Marauder ball is going to be absolutely huge.
I would have loved to see Blue Flame though. I mean, especially with some of those.
I mean, he's upgraded everything else. Why not?
Yeah, but whatever.
What I'm having, is that an armory going? I'm having a friggin' aneurysm right now. I can't even think.
That would be an armory.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, there you go.
So we're gonna see possibly some even more interesting play coming out of here from Nile. But I don't even think he's gonna need to go that far. I think what he's got right now could actually be more than enough to do the damage necessary. A couple point defense drones, couple of Hunter Seeker missiles, and with Stimpack, that's gonna be absolutely
Come on, get those Ravens in there.
Why are they not
get
going
those Ravens in there?
Get in there.
Get those Ravens in there. There you go.
There it is.
And
drop some bombs, son. Drop.
Boom,
there they are. In a
massive damage. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Fox, help me! And that was absolutely huge. That got rid of most of the Hydra in that army. And now he's just going to be able to easily walk in here.
It's just
well, he doesn't have any energy anymore, I think. I think he just used up all of his energy, and at this point, it's just going to be a matter of getting that Marine Marauder ball up there, getting in between the ramp and the main, and the expansion, and absolutely tear it apart. This is going all the way bad for Protoss.
Yep, this is pretty much going to be GG here. Taran going to be taking this game with ease. As soon as he walks up this ramp, all these units are going to just die so quickly that they're just going to hate life.
I was really hoping to see that that third Taran expansion maybe come up and do a planetary fortress in somewhere up top, just for the hell of it.
On creep?
No, not on creep.
Well,
I mean, just off the middle of the map for no reason whatsoever.
Okay. All right.
Because you know what? Just pull them back into it and just have some fun with it.
Oh, looks like he's going to be dropping some more bombs on Baghdad here. And here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. All those units were buried.
Absolutely.
And now they just get murked and GG.
Now Protoss finally calls it quits. Maybe? G is for gangsta.
Oh, I want to say that. And he leaves the game. So I don't want to talk a whole lot about the game.
All right, here's something to point out. Ravens, awesome.
Yep.
Possibly one of the more underused units in lower level leagues, and something that everybody, if you are a Taran player, everybody should try it out, because not only do they have those hunter seekers, which I think are also highly underused, in the, especially even less so. I think point defense drone is the one thing that people lean on for Ravens in the lower levels, but you know what? As you just saw, hunter seekers, pretty damn effective.
I'd say.
So let's wrap it up at that. This has been a reasonably bad cold cast, but you know what? It's a hell of a lot better than the last one.
Oh yeah, so much better.
So we're gonna keep it, and you guys better damn love it, because I said so. For now, this has been LAGTV coming to you from the beautiful locale of Canuckfield, Canada, and this has been Nova War
and your boy Maximus Black.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace out, guys.